Opening up this 2015 season at Soldier Field, Green Bay Packers coming into Chicago, laying the 6.5 points. Gotta love the Packers in this one to roll by double digits. I get Aaron Rodgers and company looking to prove themselves this year. I know that sounds crazy to some people. We're in the NFC Championship game last year. To them, they let that slip away. They want nothing short of a Super Bowl title in Green Bay. Rodgers, missing Jordy Nelson for the entire season. Still got a lot of weapons there. I get Eddie Lacy pounding the football. I get Randall Cobb on one side of the field. Davante Adams, who I think has a breakout year for these Packers, on the other side. And then in the slot, Ty Montgomery comes in, Stanford rookie. Just a lot of potential there for Aaron Rodgers and company. Here's a Packers team. 16-5 against the spread in their last 21 meetings at Soldier Field. 21-8-1 against the spread in their last 30 meetings against the Chicago Bears. This is a team that knows how to beat the Bears. And the Bears, newsflash, folks, are on the decline. Wrong side of this thing. John Fox comes in. He needs some time to get his kind of players to build his system in Chicago. Jay Cutler, all offseason, Chicago wanted to trade him. Guess what? He's still there, folks. He's starting opening day. A lot of dysfunction in Chicago. Alshon Jeffries missed all of training camp, just coming back at the end of the year. Is that chemistry built up? I don't think so. And Matt Forte on the wrong side of 34 running back. I just think Chicago's taking steps in the wrong direction while the Green Bay Packers continue to get better. Take the value here, lay the 6.5 points as we cruise to a double-digit victory in the opener.
Yeah, talking about these Packers, you gotta love where they're at here. You know, of course, they lose Jordy Nelson, but this is a team that has notoriously dominated the Bears in years past. And the Bears have done nothing but continue to decline. You have an uninterested Jay Cutler. The guy proved last season that he just quits, doesn't care about the team. Very selfish player, not a team-oriented guy. And in this system here, you got a couple banged-up receivers. Nobody's happy. I see this team very far out and very close to disaster. This one could get ugly quick this season for these Bears. Packers roll by double digits, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you guys, because when I look at this game, I see a tale of two cities. When you look at the quarterbacks for both teams, Aaron Rodgers in his last 2 games last year against the Bears had over 600 yards and 10 touchdowns. Absolutely torched these Bears. Meanwhile, Jay Cutler, since he's become a Bear, in his 10 starts against the Packers, only has 13 touchdowns as opposed to his 21 interceptions. Also is only averaging about 180 yards per game. Now on the flip side of the ball, when you look at the defenses, the Packers defense is lined with great guys like B.J. Raji, HaHa Clinton-Dix, Julius Peppers, Clay Matthews, Sam Shields, veterans that know how to win and dominate. They might not be top tier, but they certainly are middle to above average. Now meanwhile, the Bears defense is not only missing Jeremiah Ratliff due to a suspension, but also when you look at how they manage the ground game, they've allowed almost 5 yards per carry in the last 2 years to the opposing running backs. Plus, they've given up 34 rushing touchdowns, which is 5th most in the NFL in that span. It's a defense that is not very good, and like I said, Ratliff is out, and that's only going to make it harder against a Green Bay Packers team that's determined to put up a lot of points. I don't see how the Green Bay Packers don't run with this one. Go Pack, go.
Yeah, laying that 6.5 points. A lot of value there. Green Bay dominates these Bears. I think that domination continues here. Last year in both of those games, double-digit victories by the Packers. Same thing this Sunday. Take Green Bay, 34-16 final.